So one of the things that I often get annoyed at is this notion that content creators who have professional jobs, careers, or businesses should be held to a higher standard here on YouTube. Now, Derell has been the poster child of criticism when it comes to this. And one of my biggest gripes is that these same people that hold him to that standard are not consistent with everyone else until those professionals have a falling out with said critics. So let me go ahead and break this down. In this sector alone, we got therapists, counselors, teachers, social workers, lawyers, and people with PhDs. When Anti-Afro Svengali was doing fuck shit as a counselor / therapist on YouTube for the past almost 5 years now, at a time when everyone was rocking with her, she never got called out for her being unprofessional on YouTube. She would give out nicknames to Umar supporters like Tacky Turkey Tiffany, and she would showcase subliminal screenshots of people depicting a bad appearance like she did with Tiffany and Claudia, and she would name Umar the Prince of Pancakes, etc. And with that, many of y'all laughed at this. Meanwhile, Derell can do similar stuff, and a lot of y'all will put him on trial, and y'all would say he needs to be professional. But once many of y'all had a falling out with AAS, some of you are now questioning her professionalism. This is the lack of consistency that I'm talking about. Same with Binary Code. Binary did a lot of fuck shit as a teacher and a bound recipient of a PhD. And at the time, no one didn't say anything. But yet again, when Derell did fuck shit, it's once again, oh, be professional. But once the Binary stuff was falling out, including that story that he told, some of y'all now want to throw his professional job in his face as a talking point against Binary. And this can go both ways. Some people who rock with Derell never called him out for his professionalism, but would question people like Binary, RevG, or AAS with their professionalism when they was beefing with Derell. My point here is there needs to be consistency for everyone, not just a select few that y'all don't like. If you're a fan of AAS and y'all put Derell on trial, y'all need to do the same thing to AAS when she held a name-calling contest for Stargate and how she would subliminally make fun of Let Me See Your Transcripts looks. Now, if you rock with Derell and you want to put someone like a Carrie Ann on trial for making off-the-wall sex comments and question her professionalism for teaching kids, then have that same energy for Derell when he does off-the-wall shit. But here's the reality. Nobody here will ever be consistent with this. Why? Because deep down, y'all don't really give a flying fuck how a professional conducts themselves on YouTube. Why is that? Simple. Because it's fucking YouTube. If you're going to deny this, then show me how consistently you held every professional in this sector accountable. Show me how consistent you've been from the jump, whether you rock with said professionals or had a falling out. That's the consistency that I want to look for. But again, nobody has done that. YouTube is not the place for a professional to act professional. This is the internet, not real life. If said professional is not being affected by what they do on YouTube, then we as adults need to let them be. It's not their obligation to act how you want them to act. Now sure, can you not agree with how they move on YouTube? Of course. But using their professional career as a talking point, because once again, you're not consistent with everybody here, is just silly. Meaning, you really don't give a fuck. This sector has mostly people in their 40s. I'm in my 30s. So if someone younger is telling y'all this, then explain why people like Derell and others should be an example for younger people on YouTube. YouTube isn't real life. If you want people to be an example to younger people, look in your own local communities, your Boys and Girls Club, your family members, or hell, even you. It's not these professionals' responsibility on YouTube to raise grown folks. Now, me personally, I can separate the professional from the YouTuber. I know what it is. I myself, I have my own delivery business. I show my face here. I cuss. I did fuck shit on YouTube myself. Nobody is innocent here. But my business isn't affected with how I act on YouTube. My clients are still going to be there. Now, if my business was affected, then yeah, I may need to chill. But I can honestly say in the industry that I'm in, it's not going to affect me one bit if I'm on YouTube just being myself. So much like myself, these professionals are telling y'all it's not affecting them and they're still on YouTube. Why is the professionalism point still a talking point? They're not obligated to do anything on a website that's mainly for entertainment. A professional doesn't live a professional lifestyle. That's evident for what we see on YouTube. They're all human beings. So in conclusion, stop this foolishness. A professional can be a professional when they have to be professional. YouTube, 9 times out of 10, isn't one of them.